Ever wondered why looking into someone's eyes can make you feel calm or threatened? Why does a steady gaze make your heart race, while gentle eyes make you feel safe? It all comes down to evolution. Predator eyes versus prey eyes. You may have noticed now that the predators have their eyes close to each other, while the prey have their eyes far apart. Predators kill to eat, but prey watch to avoid being hunted. So our ancestors feared the eyes that are close to each other, like those of predators, but felt comfortable with eyes that are apart, like those of prey. We unconsciously inherited these emotions as modeled humans. So, which one of these two animals you see now makes you feel fear, and which one are you okay with if you have it nearby? Now, we will discuss 3 examples regarding the effect of the distance between a person's 2 eyes on our emotions. First example, the emotional reaction of a baby who can make eye contact with people around them, either feeling fear or comfort. When the baby looks at a face with eyes, if the distance between the 2 eyes is relatively wider, the baby smiles. But if the distance between the 2 eyes is relatively narrower, the baby cries. It is the emotions of comfort versus fear. The second example is in our social life at work. You may meet someone for the first time as a new coworker. You have that gut feeling of discomfort about that person, but you do not have any clue why. After interacting with that person for an extended period of time, you still do not find any explanation for your initial emotions. One explanation among several is that the distance between the person's eyes is narrower than anticipated, and you unconsciously perceive it as a signal precipitating fear. This is an example of how these inherited ancestral feelings negatively affect our judgmental abilities in our social life. Here is the third example. A movie director studies faces carefully, not just for beauty, but for meaning. The distance between the eyes can quietly shape how we feel about a character. Wider set eyes often suggest openness and kindness, while closer eyes create intensity or suspicion. The audience may never notice, but they'll feel it. That's why great directors choose faces not just to act the part, but to look the emotion before a single word is spoken. Thank you for watching.